Kentucky. We are at the Kentucky Legends track here in the K5 Championship, reaching the final 3 races of the season. There's not going to be any more drop weeks in these final 3 races, so we need to try and get decent finishes in all of them. Now, I ran a 14.1 in practice, and that was the quickest I've done, and fairly quick lap overall. But I don't know if I can replicate it. Try and get a run here. I'm really struggling with loose on entry. We are running Justin's set that he shared in the Discord.
One more lap.
It might be an okay lap. Oh yeah. Track must have sped up. Yeah. And I got too preoccupied with looking at that we completely missed the corner for the second lap, but that's alright. 1:15 is best I've done. Really wanted to run a .1 there because everybody's times were right on top of each other. And I would like to get somewhat of a decent start if we can. I think he's changed up the format just slightly. I think he's shrunk the fields for the heats, which should produce more heats and have some closer racing for the transfer spots, and won't have such a big transfer from the B main, I believe. I think the last few races, it's been like top 10 transfer into the feature. So this should make it a little bit more exciting. I think this is how he did it anyway. But hopefully, that lap will be alright. 1:15. I didn't think Nick Robinson was going to be here. I thought he had that hurricane to deal with, or whatever. But he is here. So he will continue to defend his all-win streak this season. See if he can get his 7th win in a row. I think this is race 7th. It's been crazy fast. No catching him in points at all. I think we're still sitting in 3rd. There was some confusion with the points after last week. I don't know if it was calculating on the drop weeks correctly when I looked at it in the video. But I think we're still in 3rd place. Just behind Chris and Nick Robinson, of course. So hopefully we can do another good run here. See if we can make it into the feature at least. And see if we can keep pace with Chris. Try and stay in the podium spot for the championship. We will see. It's going to be probably pretty tough here. This is a tough one. I'm struggling with loose on entry, overdriving it and then getting it sideways, and that's just cooking the right rear. And once in a while I'm catching the infield grass there through, like, right at the apex of the corner, which is also making me loose. And we are going to be in heat number 3, so I will cut the video here and we'll get back once we're getting ready to go off for heat number 3. I got a couple heats here to watch first, and then we'll be starting P2 there, so hopefully that'll be alright and we can get in to the bottom and without losing a whole bunch of positions. But I think the top's going to be okay. But we got an up front start. We'll try and maintain the top 3, so we'll see you in a second.
The estimated SOF is 2,860.
Alright,
We expect to be fighting for the podium.
couple of decent races there. We're getting ready to go off for heat number 3. This is going to be very, very difficult to start this race outside front row and then not miss the corner. We'll do our best here, try and maintain position, but if we fall back, we'll see if we can get anything back. I don't know. 12 laps here in this heat, so that is good. We got Sean on pole here, Justin starting 3rd to our inside, and we got Dale just behind us. It looks like somebody must have missed the grid. I think 4th place didn't show up, whoever that was supposed to be. We'll start in 2nd gear here, I guess, and see how this goes. I don't know, it might be not a lucky start. We'll see. Coming to the green. He gets a really good jump. We might fall into 3rd, or we'll completely blow it. Oh man. Gonna fall into 4th. Try and get this outside to work. And we missed the corner again. Alright, we should have room to get in line here.
Clear low, clear low.
We'll try and do that.
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
Get in front of Chad. And we're sitting in fourth. See if we can put in some laps, 10 laps, to get back to transfer spot. I don't know if we're even quick enough. Don't catch that stupid grass.
That was your fastest lap of the session. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap.
I don't know how we're going to set up a pass here.
14.53.
He's just looking quicker than we are at the moment.
You just hit the fastest lap.
Well, apparently we just set the fastest lap. It doesn't feel like we were going very fast. Gosh, dang it. Now I'm getting loose on exit. I was so loose on entry before, and now it's switched. I don't know if we're going to make this happen. It's going to be tough.
The leader just did a 14.41.
Try and be smooth. Maybe he'll get to back adjust and have an opportunity. And then we can try and catch up, but I don't know if we got anything.
5 laps to go.
We only got 5 to go here.
You're going well. Big better. Outside.
Aaron staying up out of the way. Thank you. Okay, we've cooled the tires down a little bit. He gets big loose, but that puts him to the inside. I don't think we're going to have anything up here.
Clear low, clear low. You got one inside. Stay high. All clear, all
Just
clear.
can't get anything to work up there.
2 laps to go.
Running out of laps.
Clear low, clear low.
We didn't keep blowing turn 1. It'd be a lot easier up there.
All right, man. White flag at the line.
White flag. One more corner for anything to happen here. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. And he holds us off, and we, for the first time, do not transfer in directly from the heat. Whew, that was tough. I couldn't get anything to work. I kept getting so gosh dang loose on exit.
Great job, driver.
Let's go see which consolation race we're in. We're getting bonus racing this week, so that'll be fun. What are the tires? 97 on the right rear is just falling apart. Looks like we're in the B, starting third in the B, and we'll see how many transfer in from there. Hopefully we can make it, but that is the first time we can't transfer in directly from the heat. Great job to Dale there. We just got a bad starting spot on that outside. I just couldn't get down low enough, and I just kept blowing turn 1. And Dale kept it going and stayed in front of us, and he was quicker. We just couldn't catch up. So I'll go ahead and watch the D and C mains here, and then we'll be back for the B main starting third. That should be a good spot to start in the B main. Should be able to transfer in from there. But we got to do that first, and that'll be 14 laps, so only 1 lap longer than the heat. So we'll catch you when we get to that race. Okay, so it looks like the top 10 from the B transfer in. So all that I said at the beginning
Pit road is closed.
was incorrect, I guess. So all we really need to do is just not wreck, but judging by how that C main went, I'm not sure if that's going to be a sure thing or not.
We expect to be fighting for the podium.
Lot of 3 wide, a lot of getting into the back of people and spinning them out. We have 14 laps here. I'm just going to roll in nice and easy, try not to bump into the back of Jacob. Hopefully Brett doesn't bump into the back of us. We got Devin just our outside and Chad on the row behind us to the outside. So we'll see how this goes. Just need to keep it together and we'll be able to transfer in and get into the feature for the points. That's the only race in these that pays out points. So we just need to get into it. That's always the goal every week, and we've been lucky to be able to get into it every time so far. Not quite there yet in this one, but as long as we use our head, don't do anything crazy, we should be alright. Just don't spin out on entry or on exit. Was feeling like the exit was a lot harder to get out of in the heat than it was in practice. So let's just be nice and smooth, don't light up those tires, and don't run anybody over.
Get ready.
Should be able to get a better jump here, starting third instead of second.
8 cars in. Green flag, green flag.
I was worried about it getting loose there in the middle of the corner. I didn't want it to jump sideways on me.
Got one outside. Good job. The next car is
And if we get a bunch of cautions here, we could be in trouble too. Double foul restarts if we get into second here.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Maybe I want to let Justin go.
Still there.
Probably not though. Just take what we get.
Clear high.
We get shoveled to the outside. That's just going to be the way it goes. And we'll count on maybe some more cautions. Or maybe this will go caution free. Maybe they got all the cautions out of the way in the C main. No idea where we're going to start for the feature. If we finish right here. Still overdriving turn 1 a little bit, even with nobody around me here. Jacob's overdriving turn 3 a little bit. Can't hardly see the apex of turn 1 with the angle of the corner up on that banking of the front stretch. And the giant A-pillar right there. That was a little bit better. Plenty of space behind us. All it takes is, well, I was going to say all it takes is one little bump and we get a caution, and I guess that's what happened. Just got the one to green. We're our outside front row now, so we might drop a few spots, but that is fine. We only need to be in the top 10 to transfer.
Get ready.
Just don't spin out or turn across somebody's nose or something. Try and get a good jump here. We get a decent jump. A little bit better on the outside of 1 there. We can get in line here. Alright, that worked. We didn't overdrive the outside of 1, and we actually were able to hold them off there. So as long as we can do that, be in decent shape.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Entered a little shallow that time.
The car in P3 just at the fastest lap. 14.2.
P3 just at the fastest lap. Devin just behind us.
5 laps to go.
5 to go. I overdrive. Just need to keep it stable. They're racing too wide behind us again. Kyle trying to get around Devin.
The car in P1 just at the fastest lap. 14.241. Have a slow car on the bottom.
Slow car on the bottom. It's Matthias. He's pulled off the track. Just a couple more laps to go here. And we smacked the wall looking at the F3. It's okay though. Only 2 to go.
The leader just did a 14.39.
Oh, we were drifting on entry there. That's what I was feeling in practice.
One more to go. Car stop
Let's
down
not
low.
throw it away here. We got another car stop down low. Some sort of contact happened, but they're out of the way. Oh man, very loose. We're gonna keep second place, transfer into the feature, and thank goodness we didn't have to go
There's the
through
flag, man.
too many
It's over.
more races, and just we're in the B main
There you
and
go,
could transfer
man.
right in
Good
from
job,
there.
driver.
So back to the feature. We make it. Let's jump to the
I got
warm-up
stuck in the heat.
and see what the track's going to feel like. I want to see where we're starting for the feature. We're starting 11th, so that's alright. That is inside lane. And I was going to tell Nick, don't forget fuel. Let's go see what this feels like. Looks like the sun has come up a little bit. What is the time in sim? It's almost 10 o'clock in the morning. Ooh, let's... Well,
They're showing us the black flag.
don't need to black flag ourselves. I don't know if we get a penalty, how that will work. I don't know if it's the same as it is in officials or not. 10 a.m. right now. I assume the actual race is going to be later in the afternoon.
14.393.
Or at least at noon, potentially. I'm not sure. But I think we can expect a hotter track. I feel like I got a ton of grip right now.
14.343.
Chad has made it. Good for him.
That was your fastest lap of the session. Car stops down low.
We had a really good fun race at South Boston last week. Alan has made it as well, back there in 7. We just passed him. He hasn't been in all the races for this series, so cool to see him in this one. Picked a tough combo to come back to. I think he was been in a couple. I'm not sure.
You're clear high, clear high.
Let's go to the outside in 1 again. See if we can actually hit it without overdriving it. I think that's our main problem area.
14.298.
Yeah, I might have pinched it a little bit there. I didn't have anybody on my inside, but that was better than going a little too wide. I think we'll be alright.
Warm-up is over. You'll need to click the green grid button to be placed on the starting grid.
Starting P11, right in the thick of it. If it becomes messy, then we'll be in the danger zone, probably. We will just have to see, though. In-sim time now is 10:30, so it's still fairly early in the afternoon, or fairly early in the morning. 88 track temp, so not too hot. We do have enough fuel.
Alright, man, line up on the
I think I'm just going to leave him over-fueled. That's the way his setups come, like from the Discord download. And I think that's just better, because it keeps it a little on the looser side, which I think is always going to be faster than fighting tight through the center. And it still might go tight, but with the way we're wearing out the right rear, I think we may not have to worry about that too much in this one. Good luck to everybody. We got Dale starting just in front of us after he beat us in the heat. Good luck to him. Gavin just on the outside of the row in front of him. We need to be real careful starting this far back. We haven't been this far back in traffic yet. So we'll need to watch the big checkup on entry to the corner. Try not to get in the back of Dale or anybody else if we have another restart. It's going to get stacked up. It's very, very tight corners. And we'll try and survive. We got unlucky with the wrecks at Nashville Mini. This track, I think, is a little bit bigger, but not by much. It's definitely wider.
Get ready.
If we have to go out wide, at least there's grass and not a 90-degree angled wall for us to slam into. Come to the green. Ooh.
Green, green, green.
Big checkup right at the line. Nice and smooth on entry here.
Got one outside. Still there?
That was fine.
Clear high, clear high.
Oh,
Outside.
they stacked up and
Alright, man,
they were
caution is
wrecking.
out. Caution
I
is
slammed the
out.
brakes.
Single file. They say you cut the course. You'll have
They were
to
all
slow down
wrecking,
and
though.
give up the time gain. Pit road is closed.
Are we
Left up
damaged?
28 car by.
Just got the one to green. We're back on the inside. We
We got damage on the front
do
end.
have some front end damage. No idea if that's
Get
gonna
ready.
make the car blow up or something later. We'll have to just see. They just all, they
Alright, man.
wrecked in front of us
Great
and
car
got all
then.
stacked up. Nowhere we could go there.
Green flag, green flag.
Back to green though.
DJ.
Got one outside.
Be nice and
You're in the
smooth.
top 10.
Lots of laps
Man,
left.
still there.
Would like to not get more damage if we can help it.
Stay low, there's a car
Oh
on the
my.
high side. You're clear high.
Just keep
clear
slamming
high.
into each other up there.
Outside.
Wish we could have started further up, but
Stay low.
it's just the way it goes.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. All clear, all clear.
Alright, now we're kind of strung out a bit. Can maybe get around Justin here in the 11. Nope, he's gonna almost get to the inside. We might be able to stick our nose there.
Got one outside. Still there? What's your line? All clear, all clear.
Be ready for
Outside.
big stack
Got
ups
one
here in front of us.
You're clear high, clear high.
Nowhere for us to go yet.
2, just hit the fastest left. 14.351 outside. Still there?
All right.
What's your line?
Let's see if we can get this pass to
Still there.
work.
Still there. Car 10 has taken the lead.
Try not to clip the grass. That would kill all our forward momentum.
Still there.
We clear 'em.
Did a 14.365.
Almost.
All
right.
clear, all clear. All
We've
right,
made a
let's go to
pass.
the
Top 10. See if we can catch up with these guys. Just trying to keep the tires on it.
10. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Damage isn't affecting our speed. I'm just worried that it's going to make the car randomly blow up at some point. We will see. Kyle really getting on the brakes and sliding hard there. Gets around Jacob. Jacob gets back in line before we can get there. That transition off the front stretch banking really upsets the car. You need to go out there to get the maximum speed on exit of 4, and oh my gosh, we were sideways that time. They're all really loose on exit up there, so if we can just keep
The car in
ours
lead. One,
going fairly
just hit the
straight,
fastest lap. 14.328.
we might have more tire at the end than everybody else. They're really smoking them.
The leader just did a 14.456.
Try and get underneath Dale here.
Stay low.
He's got stuck on the outside there.
Still there. All clear, all clear.
Take advantage though. We're going green now at least. Up to 9th. Chris, who we're fighting in points, way up ahead of us somewhere, I believe. Might try and get a nose underneath Jacob, but I can't really get the run quite yet. I keep hitting that wall. Let me try and set something up here. Can't quite get there. Oh, I hesitated on throttle. I didn't want to get into the back of him.
Got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
That time we overdrove it and nearly got into the back of him. Oh, sorry.
Outside. Stay low. The leader just did a 14.544. Stay low.
He got loose and drifted up a bit. And I got loose on entry as well, and I shoved up into him. Not what I wanted.
All clear, all clear.
We don't lose anything. He keeps it going straight. He's arcing it really wide, though. Might be able to sneak underneath him on entry. It's not going to be easy to get that pass to work. If I can even get back there. Huge gap in front of us now. after that contact. Now we need a caution to get back to where we were with the field. That wide entry is concerning, because if I get down there, I don't want to hit him again. He's like cutting down middle of the corner. Oh, might have a opportunity here.
Got one outside. Stay low.
If he gives a little more room.
Still there? Hold your line.
Try not slide up.
Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Alright, we get that done cleanly.
14.595.
Try to get back into a rhythm here. I said back into a rhythm. See if we can catch up to Justin in the 91 up there. Just got the halfway. We're in P8. So if there's a caution that's not in front of us, we'll be on the outside again, which I'd really rather not be. But I'd like there to be a caution so we can catch up. Because I don't know if we're going to be able to do it on our own. Now that I don't have anybody directly in front of me, I'm overdriving it quite a bit, which is hurting our speed. There's my favorite wall. Try and maximize the entry into 3. I'll keep scraping it. Really hard to move forward though. Everyone is just right around the same speed at this tiny short track. It looks like we might be drawing a little closer here to this pack. They're racing a bit too wide, or they're getting around a lap car.
118. We have 20 laps to go.
Just 20 to go though. We're running out of time. These laps are going by quick. And now I'm getting loose on entry again. Don't need to be doing that. Nice and smooth, that's all we need. Don't need to attack really hard or anything, just need to be nice and smooth. 10 cars taking the lead. I don't know who that is, but I don't think that's Nick Robinson. Could we have a new winner this week? Potentially. We potentially could. I just can't catch up to Justin, really. I'm just too inconsistent with my corner entries. Big gap behind us, though, which is nice. Dang it. Ah, turn 3 is killing me. I am doing terrible in turn 3. Turn 1 I've got down a little bit, but turn 3 is kicking my butt. That was a bit better there.
15.035.
Any yellow to give me an opportunity. Honestly, if we got a yellow, it'd probably cost us spots because we'd start on the outside. But I'd like a chance. I don't think we're going to get it, though.
Not bad, Devin.
I'm just pushing too hard and grabbing that wall and whatever. Can't quite get it to work. Sean dropping back a little bit.
Got one outside.
See if we can get around Dennis there.
You're clear high, clear high.
We're racing almost too wide there. Just ahead of us. Looks like we may have had some contact, but no yellow.
10 to go at the line.
Just 10 laps to go. If we get a restart, we might be single file, actually, within 10 to go, so we really need a caution here. That would really give us a shot. I don't know if we'd be able to do anything. I don't know if we got any speed on anybody, but it would give us a chance. Nothing going for us yet. The laps are ticking away. We are catching a little bit now. Well, 7-Eleven's taking the lead. I believe that is Nick Robinson. Taking the lead late. Finding his way to the front like he does every week. Oh, goodness. Just pitching it sideways there. Want to see what the tire percentages are. I feel like the right front and right rear are just gone. They're racing too wide and we're not really catching them.
5 laps to go.
5 to go.
This is less than optimal.
It's top 10. I'd like more points, but it's better than getting 0. Sean has gotten passed by Justin now. We get there, it's going to be so little time left. I don't know if we're going to have an opportunity to do anything. Only 3 to go. I don't think we're going to get there, though. Needed them to keep wrecking. Give us some free spots, but that never happened. They kept it green, which is fine. Rather it be green and not have to pace so much. Coming to the white flag. Just got the field within view. We need this to go another 50 laps, and maybe we'd be able to do something.
Sorry, Matthew.
But we got nothing. Just try and not wreck to the line here, but we can hit that wall some more, I guess. P8. Not terrible. Top 10. We had some damage, but I don't think it affected our speed at all, and we didn't blow up, and I think Nick Robinson won again.
Good job, driver.
Woo! 88 on the right rear, 94 on the right front. Really, really tough to hang on to, especially on entry there. A lot of front end damage from that hit with Dale, and when they stacked up. And 10 is Chris, so he nearly got the win there. He led some laps. But both of them are both ahead of me in points, and they just widened that gap significantly there with us finishing all the way down here in 8th and them finishing 1 and 2. So good job to them. Nick winds up finishing 5th. We make up a few spots after starting 11th, which is nice. 89-94 from Allen. We were the opposite. We were like 90, 92, 88, I think it was. Let's take a look at the incidents in the feature. There were a couple, and it might just show us going backwards down pit road, and if that's the case, we'll probably just skip them. That's looks to be what it's doing. Because the incident thing is set up per track, and this is Kentucky, so when you're going that way down pit road, it thinks you're going backwards, and driving backwards is apparently an incident. But there, Kyle like missed a shift or something, or started in a higher gear. Make a little contact there. Let's just go see what happened with us getting at the back of Dale. Oh, it was Gavin doing it. He dives it in to try and get low in a just barely wide enough gap here, and then gets into the back of Dalton, I believe that is. Yeah. And then that stacks everybody up, and then I'm on the brakes the entire time, but they're like full stop in front of me. So we go sideways there and get to drive through the grass a little bit. But damage didn't end up affecting us. Dale was able to keep it going as well. Where did he finish after beating us real bad in the heat? He fell back to 13th. He got stuck on that outside there, middle of that race, and just couldn't recover. And I think when we got into Jacob, that might have cost him a bit as well. Let's see if we can find that. That was lap 18, possibly. I was trying to go wide and set up an entry to get a run, and then I get loose here, and he gets loose, but I just drive right into the back of him. He'd been running a little bit wider of an entry, and I was trying to slow it down and get to that bottom, but then it just broke sideways on me a little bit. You see I'm counter steered there. Then we just get into the back of him, and thankfully we were able to keep it going, but that really cost Dale really bad. It sets him on the outside. He was right behind us, so that's unfortunate. Apologies for that. At least we were able to keep it going, and then we were able to make that pass cleanly. But couldn't do anything after that. Too tough to keep the car from sliding, and then we just were so far back, couldn't make anything up. But I will take top 10. Decent points. I don't know if we're going to be in 4th or in 3rd still. We might be in 4th. Let me see if it's updated. I don't know. It might be. I think it is. I don't know if this is correct or showing the right drop weeks and stuff, but we maintain a 2-point lead over Justin for the top 3 spot. Chris widens his lead. Nick Robinson just out to a huge lead. At least our average finish of 5th is definitely 3rd best out of all the average finishes, except Kyle, but he hasn't been in every race. We got a bunch of 7th place averages here. Nick's average finish is 10th, so we're half of that. I will take that. But he's been wrecked out of a couple of them. And there's been a total of 45 different drivers make the feature for this series, which is pretty cool. Coming up, we got 2 more races. Stafford, that's going to be fun. I'm not going to be as great at that. Actually, these next 2 races I'm not going to be very good at. We got Stafford and 5 Flags. Both of them are tough, and I don't really have very good speed at either one of them. We'll try our best there. Nick might be in line to challenge Nick Robinson for the win at Stafford. That's one of his best tracks. 5 Flags, we'll have to see how that goes. That's going to be a tough one, really high speed. It's going to be tough to make a pass and get anything to work there, but should be fun either way. Looking forward to it. Been a fun season. I enjoy racing this car, especially with the new body styles and being able to paint like damage, and the way the body style looks worn and not perfect every race is pretty awesome. Really enjoying that. So that is Kentucky Mini, Kentucky Legends. Tough combo. Not much braking markers or corner markers or really anything to give you an indication of where to slow down. There's me hitting that wall a few times. But yeah, that was a fun one. I enjoyed it.